Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week, sometimes a little less depending on my schedule, but we try to do that for your listening pleasure. We've got over 870 of these available, and we continue to foray into further of that, hoping to have over 1,000 available within the next few weeks or so. But anyway, this is our life lesson series. This is episode number 44, and if you're looking for coaching around, what life may be trying to teach you that you're missing, the consistent things that sometimes people need to look at in order to be able to get to a better place within themselves. This can be a beautiful series. Also, if you're looking for independent or individualized coaching, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. A couple ways to do that. You can reach out through at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we'll get you in touch with me or a member of my team, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing is know your why. If you don't know your why, then anything you do, if you don't have a compelling why, then anything you do is going to be completely, at the very least, diluted down from what it could be. At the very most, meaningless, because without a why, you can't continue to push yourself forward when you don't feel like doing it. A lot of people get motivated in the beginning of doing something, whether it's building a business, building a relationship, or whatever else, and then when they lose their why, they quit or they pull back or they're not as consistent. And so while consistency can be difficult, when you have a compelling why that makes sense to you, that matters to you, then you can continue to move forward in a consistent basis, and that can be super helpful. The next thing to consider is understand be a problem solver. Look, life comes with challenges. Life comes with problems, and while that's unfortunate and often annoying, and sometimes we think it's unnecessary, it's also part of the human experience. And so, if you are a natural problem solver, or you discipline yourself to be a problem solver, you can get to a really smart, intelligent, good place for yourself moving forward. And the way to do that is to understand that if you go in with the servant's heart, if you go in with the mindset that I am here to serve humanity, I am here to serve the world, my community, the people in my life, then sooner or later you're going to need help, and people are going to be more likely to help you because you helped them. It's a law of reciprocity. It's a law that basically people keep moving forward and growing and going and getting to a place of deeper understanding. And so when we begin to understand the value of doing that, when we begin to understand the value of connecting in that way, life becomes a heck of a lot easier. The next thing to consider is, you know, kind of looking at doing the small things. A lot of times people go all or nothing. They're building a business and they want to go big and go home. They want to, I'm rebuilding my business after 15 months away. And do I have a full client roster the way I want it? No. Am I better now than I was 2 months ago? Yes. Do I have a goal for how long I'm maxed out? Sure. That I'd like that maxed out to be sometime in the winter to spring of 2022. But rebuilding in 2 years a business that took me 12 years before that to build is something that, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So finding a way to be a rebuilder, finding a way to come and know and be where you are and understand your true value. The next is be a student of life. Be a student of what it is you're trying to accomplish. Be a student of new ways to do the things or provide the services or reach the goals that you have. Have a clear vision of the things that are standing in your way. Have a clear vision of your weaknesses. Have a clear view of your own strengths. Have knowledge of the patterns you're in the middle of that may be holding you back from getting to where you want to be, and begin to understand that you may not know everything you need to know, everything you want to know. You may not be able to get to a place where everything comes together the way you intend, but if you can be flexible within yourself, if you can know within yourself once and for all that you're making a difference and that the way you get to where you need to be is just consistency and focal point, then you're going to get much further. Delegate the things that you don't like doing. So many times, especially with business owners, but even this happens in family dynamics and in friendships. We say we'll help out. We really hate what we're doing. We hate the process of it. We don't like how long it takes. We don't like certain tasks. And rather than finding someone that can do it at an affordable rate for us, or bartering with somebody to do something that they don't want to do that we're good at, we force ourselves to do things that we have no calling to and no energy towards. And the problem with that is you can do it for a short while. You can maybe even do it for a couple of months. I've even stretched certain things that I didn't like doing into a couple of years. But sooner or later, you're going to burn out on it, and it's going to be done not well, and that will affect your bottom line. The last thing is have the courage to confront your fears, find ways to see yourself as a person who is evolving, is growing, is going in a direction of evolution emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever, in terms of goals, whatever it is, and continue to focus on that evolutionary nature of yourself. The more you evolve, the more you grow, the better quality of life you will have in the long run. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.